Duolingo is an online mobile language learning application. I learned about Duolingo about 3 or 4 years ago from a friend. And, at first I was skeptical because I've used many different kinds of language tools like Rosetta Stone, and many others to learn different languages. And but I'm always open to trying new things, so I downloaded the application and started using it. Well, to my surprise, it's actually a really great tool and it's completely free, unlike Rosetta Stone that, it costs quite a lot of money for that program. It incorporates learning the language by building the vocabulary, translating to and from the other language, between English and German in this case. Right now, we're going to go through a brief demo of the application. So here we are on the Duolingo page, and I have a profile. You can see my profile right here. And when you hover over my name, you can see you have some options here where you could customize your profile, make configure your settings, help, and so on. Then you can see here, like, it keeps track of your status. So like if you've been going at it every day, you'll see your status here, and then you get points. You get these little points for when you score. On the menu, you'll see the home page. When you launch the home page, if you already have an account, it'll bring you to your page, and you can track to see your status. You can see here in my profile, I've made it up to level 8, but I haven't used it in a long time. Then on the words, you see here like the different words that you encountered as you went through the different lessons. And then it tells you, how well you've perfected that particular word. This is really a great tool because then here you can see what, where you're weak and, how you can improve or where you need to improve your vocabulary. Under activity, if you're interacting with other friends and things like that, then you can track your activity here. You can also see that I'm following 2 people and I have 8 persons following me. And they're also using the application and we're following each other, and you can give a thumbs up or have a little chat, or you can invite other people, or search for other persons who may be using the application as well. On the discussion, you can see here, you can create a new discussion. If there's something that, you want to talk with other people about, then you can create your own discussion and then invite others to participate in your discussion. Pick one of these discussions right here, and you can see, and people are leaving comments and things like that. Then the immersion is really great because these are also like the discussions, but instead of it being in English, it's in that language that you're trying to learn. And I like this functionality because you can read, different documents. You can practice and, start translating and start, actually having that real world interaction with the language, not just practicing a particular predefined set of words, but now you're interacting with real life content that's pulled from the internet. Now we're going to go through a demo of going through the different modules. So I'm going to start over here with Basics 1. And I've done lesson 1 already, but I'll go ahead and redo lesson 1. So here, select translation for man.
Man.
As you can hear, it gives you that audio cue. It pronounces the word so you can, see it, hear it, and be able to select it. For boy,
Junge.
woman,
Frau. Ein Mann.
ein Mann, a man,
Eine Frau.
a woman,
Ich bin ein Junge.
I am a boy. So translation for boy, J-U-N-E, youngie. It tells me here, how many points I got, and, like just basically a quick review of my status of that lesson. I could continue and move on to lesson 2. Now we're going to do girl, Mädchen.
Mädchen. Ich bin ein Kind.
I am a child. And I like this because you listen to the words, you read the sentences, and now you're translating back to English.
Eine Frau und ein Mann. Du bist ein Junge. Ein Kind.
And you can see here that it gives me, my points, and tells me, like, it's basically keeping stats. Well, today, obviously, I got, I made some efforts, and I got these points, and it keeps me motivated. So I really like this application, and that was just an overview of like basics 1. And here you give notes. It talks about the gender, masculine, neutral, feminine. Then you can conjugate the verb to be. Here, ich bin, du bist, wir sind, ihr seid, things like that. And then you have it you have it here in English as well. So you can see I, ich, you, du, he, she, er, sie, es, and how the endings are changing. And it talks about umlauts and, just the basic structure of the language. So this is a quick overview of Duolingo. And if you haven't tried it, I suggest that you give it a whirl. I think you'll absolutely love it, and it's absolutely free. Thank you for watching my video.